So we're playing against a D-Shield. This guy has second wind revitalized probably because he's running fucking Resolve. He probably is unflinching and second wind. Honestly, I just hate playing against D-Shield. D-Shield's one of the most broken items in the game. Because it completely nullifies 90% of mid lane matchups if you have a D-Shield. Especially if you're a melee. It just takes 0 damage. So the only reason why I can actively trade or even look to trade is really to proc mana flow band or to apply pressure. But here's the thing, even if I apply pressure, do damage, Viego will heal it back through sustain off of his autos or off of D-Shield. So I'm trading mana to put his HP low and it doesn't even do anything. So the only thing I can actually attempt to do is just trade autos whenever he goes up to last hit minions, and that way maybe I get some cost-efficient trading, but like, holy fuck, is this obnoxious. Bruiser's mid just have really no right being played in the game, because it just completely breaks game design. It's like, grats, dude. You picked a champion that automatically at least goes even in the matchup without doing anything at all. And if I try to play aggressively, all that really happens is I lose, because I run out of mana. He outsustains, he drain tanks. Drain tanking is a really bad game design that's just really popular right now. Hey, please consider subscribing. I also don't like Viego just because he can go stealth being like right next to you, just because detection range. I think that's a really bad design as well. But we need to freeze the wave on Viego if we want to play League of Legends. I just want to get that deep ward to see where Karthus was. Damn. Like, look how much pressure he exerts just by existing. Inside that shroud, you have to just respect the entire range of it. Because he could be anywhere inside of it. We have mana flow land, so we're looking for mana flow proc. And we probably just want to go back as soon as possible for tier. I'm just pressuring Viego so I can move if I need to. I don't think we win here. We do win here. Okay. I want to reset here, so I'm going to hard push. I don't know what he's doing, but the issue I'm having now is that because Karthus is helping him with the wave, it's actually stopping me from getting a fast push here. So they don't trade crab. We're winning on jungle right now. I get to reset here. I'm going to run back or TP. He has no teleport, so I'll have resource advantage for a little bit. And hopefully that's enough to do something meaningful. And the reason why I'm TPing immediately, even though I could just walk back, is because I want to stop him from recalling as well. So I can freeze the wave here technically if I just hold it. Okay, so what we do here is we just keep walking it towards the bush and resetting it. And now the wave is stuck on our side and he's going to lose like 6 CS probably. To maintain a freeze, you need 4 casters. He stops his recall because he knows he's frozen right now. And because we have so much mana to work with, we just trade as aggressively as we can. Because I just don't want it to, I don't want to crash. And he's probably going to end up recalling in the bush over here, so... we'll just continue to wait. First blood at 6 minutes almost. Yeah, who's gonna play Orianna when they can pick flashy, insane Viego 1v9 champion with infinite tank stats build? Now, we did lose the freeze, unfortunately, but he lost cannon, so it's not the worst. He comes off, got first item, no mantle, guys. You straight up, mid lane is so fucking miserable. Awful, awful roll. Good job, man. You sure showed me. I got outplayed. I'm outskilled. It's not just item diff, it's skill diff. He's every item necessary to just completely win off of doing literally nothing. Look at my DPS. Now keep in mind, he can still probably one-shot me while having literally nothing but tank items off of base damage. Because that's how these kind of champions are balanced. I gotta stop him from right-clicking minions, because it's the only way to stop him from getting health off of his Q. I'm confused. How'd he get away there? He's gonna lose this whole wave though, so it's not bad. Wave is gonna slow push back to us, so I'm just gonna go ahead and recall. Because the tower is helping in the grouping up like this, so it's just gonna go straight back to me. So I've got free time to walk away here. I do go in debt to purchase a Lost Chapter, but it's more important for me to get tempo and get back so I can freeze the lane than it is to stay an extra 2 minions. Oh, that Karthus ult is huge. I should have E'd there. Alright, so once again the goal is to stop him from crashing this wave, so we're going to cull or trim a few of these minions to make sure it's not pushing as fast. And as long as we do that, we can just maintain the line right here. So this forces him to walk up really far if no flash, equals he's very overextended, equals you have a little bit more kill pressure. Just going to E to prevent some of this damage. I have plenty of mana, I don't have plenty of health to work with, because I don't have refillable. I want to get the Q behind the wave if I can. Make it a little bit easier to trade with. So this is just using our range advantage. This is pretty much how Orianna works, you just get the ball down and then you infinitely spam skills at max range. And you don't do any damage until like level 8 or 9 with Lost Chapter, so you're just working off base damage for the most part. So I am gankable right here, which means I'm going to have to put a ward down on my way, crashing this wave. We know that Rift Trail just got taken, which means Karthus is above us. So Karthus is 100% going to run the mid lane here. So I just have to hover bot side if I want to pressure this wave, or I can just back up completely. Now, thankfully with Phase Rush, we should be able to kill him here. Okay, we got the kill. A little bit sloppy. If we played spacing better, it could have just killed him for free. And we're going to go and reset probably and grab a Blasting Wand since wave is re-pushing to us again. And we're going Ludens this game because you take a look at this team, they are all fucking squishy champs. We're probably going to go Shadow Flame as well. If not, we go Seraphs if we need the extra survivability. So if Riven gets fed or Viego gets fed, we can just go second Arm Seraphs for the HP pool and the Lifeline Shield. Otherwise, we technically get more damage out of Shadow Flame. Now, we do technically get 140 AP from Seraphs, but Shadow Flame Magic Pin does really, really good. First set Merc Tread's completed. Insane. He's doing so well. Great player. I gotta clear the wave, unfortunately. I can't freeze it without a minion wave. If I hold it, I'm just face tanking like 8 minions for like 10 minutes. Now Viego could be roaming right now. If I face check Viego, I also just kind of lose. We should win this, just because he took Gen Soul. I'm gonna try and just kill steal it. Because I'm most of our damage this game. Okay. She probably actually kills me here. Ah, you're fucking kidding. I got baited. Fuck. I got afraid. She's a TMI. What is she gonna do to me? So I ulted the minion wave because I wanted to force her to take tower aggro. Oh my god. I'm not letting her take the wave. There's no fucking way. It would be illegal to give her the wave. I'm probably gonna get ganked by Karthus any second now. You're kidding. Alright, I definitely die here, but I might be able to space it. I'm gonna die to Defile no matter what. It's whatever. I'll take it. It's fine. Swap the blue trinket. Grab Swark Boots. We are quadruple AP, so now that I think about it, going Shadow Flame second is technically really bad because they should be itemizing Merc Treads on a lot of these players, or at least secondary MR item. Like Shen is, I feel like Shen's hybrid, right? He's like 70% AD, 30% magic. His Q's magic, his E's magic damage. Can somebody check that for me? I'm pretty sure Shen's mostly magic damage. What's good? How we doing, Colonel? Karthus is bottom, so we're not worried about getting ganked or anything like that. This guy's suicidal. We get flash again. So the issue that this guy's experiencing is that he has literally 0 items, and he's trying to win 1v1 while being down an entire mythic item. So when you are behind, the worst possible thing you can do is try to ego people repeatedly. Uh-oh, I have a phone call. Hold on. It's probably about... Hello? Okay, sounds good. Bye-bye. Oh my god, I just missed fucking first tower. I just missed first tower. I missed first tower because of a phone call. I'm so fucking mad. Every single time she calls me, dude. Every single time she calls me. I always am fucking losing as a result of it. So fucking... I cannot believe it. Now the good news is I don't have to go to the airport anymore, so... I was playing with only my right hand, so I was trying to like click on my skills, and I was walking the towers like, I'm gonna die to fucking Viego. So I just booked it. It's like, I'm out of here. I really fucking hate itemization for Seraphs. It makes me so bad. Alright. We definitely play for Kimtech Drink, and we win if we fight Kimtech and we land a single Maokai ult. Alright, so they're trading topside, which means that we're getting Dragon exchange for Rift. I'm just gonna go ahead and do bot side camp. If you're behind, should you and your team try to catch on Gagglefuck? So that's a concept called overloading. Overloading is when you are trying to create situations where you have numbers advantage. So if people are doing like a 2-man push like in top lane, instead of matching that 2-man push, you would basically concede it and you would force your numbers advantage elsewhere. If you're behind, the best thing you can do is try to trade objectives for objectives or trade plays for plays. So like if they're gonna lose Dragon no matter what, why fight Dragon? They should try to take the other side of the map. So them going for top tower there is the only feasible plan, because if they fight a Dragon and they lose 5 players, the game is over. Like, it's done. So playing from behind is all about creating situations where you have advantages or you can get picks. Otherwise, you just have to avoid conflict if you're weaker. And to some people, it's just like, do nothing, but the reality is you can do something while being behind. You just have to play the map correctly. It's a giant fucking map. Wait, did I just see something? Are they on my blue buff right now? I'm actually kind of scared, dude. I'm gonna push this and probably recall for my rod. Is having a negative win rate at the start of the season? Kind of depends. So at the start of the season, every single game has really wonky matchmaking parameters because the MMR isn't really that well defined yet. So you're more likely to be matched against really high players or really low players. So sometimes having lower elo players in your lobby is good because you can climb easier, and sometimes it's bad because your role doesn't have enough agency to carry those bad players. That's why people don't value early season challengers much, because sometimes it's just you're coin flipping off of bad players to get there. This should be a free collapse. Do you have Mobies? I would like to take this, Can we take blue buff, guys? I guess it's just a free kill on that side. Oh, fuck. Dude, like, they buff jungle to the point where you physically cannot do camps even if you tried. It is so fucking annoying. Like, Gromp has 4,000 HP? Like, bruh, what the fuck do you need that much health for, Gromp? We're just designed in a meta where the only roles that matter are jungle and ADC, please. I do have TP if necessary. Otherwise, I just take top tower for free. Why missing turret is bad? It's first blood tower equal I get 400 gold. Enemy team got instead equal they get 400 gold. So we just gave them 400 gold for nothing. Alright, we're going to push one more wave since I'm already here. And then we're going to reset. Technically, we're overstaying because our team's off the map, which is allowing us to get ganked right here. But we should be fine when we get out here. So we're going to go reset, we're going to grab Seraphs, and we're going to play for Baron or Dragon. And if we win those team fights, we can at least convert that to something meaningful on the map. But the reason why side laning is really strong on control mages is because you continue to build up an XP lead and a CS lead, and that's how you constantly keep getting new item spikes. Because the issue then becomes, if you are grouping over and over, you're not really getting you're not developing your lead that much. Like, you can still team fight and get meaningful objectives that way, but if your team isn't converting anything on the map, and you're just splitting XP or gold 4 ways, you just fall behind if the other player is actually farming. So the reason why we're mid is because this gives us control over both of these neutral objectives. I could technically go top with TP, but at this point, with this much of a gold lead, like, you do actually want to group at least a little bit. So playing 2 lanes is better than playing 3 lanes in this particular scenario. And looks like we're just going to go for Dragon, so I don't really need to be too worried about it. I can be patient here if I need to. Oh, the enemy team's just fucking trolling. I'm going to put a blue trinket on Baron because they technically could 2-shot it with Kaisa Karthus. And I'm going to focus on getting mid-prio. Yoink. Oh, looks like they're dead. Oh, wait, I just fucking... Don't worry, guys, there's no way Karthus kills me. Alright. I only registered after I flashed. I was like, oh, I just flashed into the Karthus. Alright, I have enough for Blighting Jewel. As I'm in an awkward position, because I'm zoning off 2 of them technically, but I'm also putting myself in danger of being 2v1'd. I think I actually win just off Seraphs alone. We get Dragon, though. I get Blighting Jewel. Oh my god. I'm just gonna call for escape route because I feel like she might get away. Okay. Is this one a tuber? Probably. I don't play Orianna very often, but when I do, it's very easy to explain my thought process because you literally get to do nothing on this champion. Every other champ, it's like, oh, I could play this way and I could technically just dominate, and then you get punished because your jungler doesn't acknowledge that you exist, or any other role. You play Orianna, you know for a fact that nobody gives a single fuck about you. Like, if somebody goes mid and you're playing Orianna, it is a blessing. Like, it is a miracle. You are being fucking given LP in that scenario. How often does it happen? Not really, but I feel like Orianna players are all one tricks at this rank, so it's like they kind of know that they have to gank the Orianna lane or they're gonna mentally combust. Wow, that E move speed was huge. You know what? Fuck it. I guess I'll just perma split push. See, the sad thing is I literally cannot die side lane. So it's this really annoying scenario where I kind of want to group because I just want to force objectives. But I also just win the game by going side lane because nobody can match me. And I beat whoever's in the side lane. But if they fight immediately after I go, like, side split, and I have the TP, I'm just gonna feel like a complete idiot, so it's like... I'm just trolling myself mentally, for the most part. But at least we're in the area of Baron. I have ult in 22, I think we'll have it in time. Oh, this guy's psychotic. Yo, enemy team is actually psychotic, I think we just continue split pushing. I realize now that they do not care about playing the game correctly. It's just psychosis on a whole new level. Uh-oh. I'm just gonna push mid. That's fine. That was a sloppy fight. I think Karthus just soloed us all with Soraka heals. And Riven's actually getting a lot bot side, but she should die here. Alright, so we see 2 on the map, 1's dead, which means the only people who can match us right now are Soraka, Kai'Sa. I don't think they can ever actually beat us here, so this should be free, and we can take inhibitor as well. Riven is now missing, which means it is 4v2 mid lane, technically, if they collapse on us. Alright, we just walk away here. And we'll go and speed up our ally as well. Let's go and reset, grab Void Staff, and at this point, with an inhibitor taken, we can actually just split push through the weak side. Because they're going to keep trying to split into that lane to, like, take that tower, so if we just lane there, they physically cannot do it. They will not be able to stop us. What's up, Sig? Again, they physically cannot kill me, so me side laning isn't really an issue. Even if they send 3 players, I can technically outrun it if I get phase rush proc.
My god, he's a simp.
Because again, you take a look at my items and you take a look at their items, it's just kind of insane. There's a very, very big difference between our item states, along with just having the extra lifeline. Yeah, she got deleted. But like, she has no MR into quad AP, guys. Or triple... 3.5 AP, let's just say 3.5. Yeah, I don't really care about this team fight. I'm just gonna take the split push. I've given up, dude. I'm so tired of just fucking constantly moving for nothing. I hate having to respect this invisibility. Alright, we should be able to split push through bottom here. It's not even split at this point, it's just grouping. We'll take second inhibitor, and then we can just back up for Soul if we want to. Once again, Soul has a 90+% win rate, so it's... If you get Soul, you're pretty much guaranteed the win almost. And we can actually end here if we get a Maokai W or Shen Taunt. Yeah, it's just GG. They've given up. I'm gonna see if I can kill Kai'Sa and spawn. I jebaited her by ulting on top of myself and then flashing in so that she wouldn't expect it, so... It's very pog.